All right, what up, everybody, and welcome to Castle Tech. The kid is here. Just got my Peter Mckinnon thingamajiggy bag. Normally, I rock the 35L bag, and I'm going to tell you why. Because I'm a big dude. This bag accommodates me perfectly. But now that the weather is suspect, meaning wintertime, I can't be flipping this thing open, grabbing the camera, and all this stuff. And I was really intrigued by this top handle where you can just pull it out. All right, so I wanted to order this bag, and I got to be honest, the price was just, as Flossie Carter would say, TGH. And I didn't think anything was really worth that money, because I saw a couple reviews, a lot of people saying, hey, you have to get so much stuff to make the bag even worth it. You know what I mean? Now, I just got the basic bag. And the basic bag, Nomatic was messing around with the prices. It was $355, $400. It was going up and down. I thought it was like the stock market. And I really wanted the bag, A, because Peter Mckinnon makes some dope stuff. And B, really what I wanted was the ability to flip this open and just pull it out. Ladies. All right? So now, with that being said, I grabbed it, and I was kind of skeptical of it being 25L because, like I said, I'm a bigger human being, 6'2", 260-something pounds, 270 pounds. Who knows what I weigh? I don't even know. But it doesn't even matter. I just threw it on my back real quick. I had a vest on, and it looks cool. All right? Because a lot of times when you buy something, being a brother, let's keep it honest, you got to have the look, and then it's got to have the feel after. You know what I mean? It's kind of visual over functionality in my case. But in this case, it met all the check marks. Now, right out the box, is this bag worth the loot? Hell no. Let's call it what it is. Now, I got the basic. This is what I got. I just got this because I saw people complaining about the dividers and people spending like $500 and all this stuff. Listen, I got this bag right here, and I had to search for like a coupon code forever, and I ended up getting this for a good price, so I'm not going to complain about it. I had a gift card, not a gift card, what do you call it? I had some Amazon points, whatever you call it, credits or whatever the case may be, so I was able to nab this bag for $240. But even $240, my first impressions, this bag is not worth it. This is a $150 bag all day, every day, in my opinion. All right? Now, the thing, what I don't like, this bag feels like, honestly, this is my first reviews. I still got the tags on it and everything. It feels like this bag is used, and I think that's the issue that I'm having with it. Everything is loose. There's nothing tight. Everything just feels like it's been used. Like, I don't know if this is like a prototype. People talk about how stiff the zippers are and all this stuff. Everything is just flowing. And then it's got some awkward creasing in it. You know what I mean? When I got this bag right here, this thing came premium packaged and everything. When I got this bag right here, it just came just like that. So it might lead me to believe that I've got somebody's used bag. But it's cleaned up nice. It's just not. Look at these loose lips. No dude wants loose lips. It feels like this bag is used. You know what I mean? There's a couple things I noticed that was open when I got it. The sleeve was open. The top part was open. And these are things that, I look for. There's no, what's that gel pack thing in it? When they send something and there's no moisture. There was none of that in there. I think I got a used bag. And I think that's what I'm feeling. This thing is open. You know what I mean? And again, there's none of that gel stuff. This is all creased up. It's hard, man. They got the tag on it. Looking to see if I see any kind of usage, because that's what type of dude I am. When I buy something, even in the store, I look to make sure it's not a return or anything. But I mean, there's nothing snug on this bag. Like, all the zippers are loose. Like I said, I think I just got a used bag. I think that's what I got. Period. You can't tell me nothing, because that's exactly what this feels like. Like, everything is slightly opened, you know. And I'm not feeling that, you know. But I just got the basic bag with no dividers or nothing. Reason being, because based on watching a couple reviews, people are like, yo, if you start adding stuff to this bag, you're going to pay an arm and a leg. So whatever you have from the 35L bag can clearly fit in this bag right here. Now this is the only thing that's tight, is this thing, the ladder thing. Everything else, the zippers, everybody's talking about how stiff they are. Listen, this bag is used. I don't care what anybody says. Nomatic, they got me. They got me. Look at this. Nothing is tight on this bag. Like literally, if you open this, it doesn't even, sorry, I don't even know if I did this good. Like, these are supposed to be magnets and people talk about how strong they are. Listen, this thing, I don't know, man. They got me. They got me. All right, so what did I pay for this? I paid $240, all right? The cheapest I saw this when it did go down on the Nomatic site was $355. And with tax and all that, I was like, yo, that's still too high. And the main thing that was holding me back, because I couldn't tell about the size, you know, because I don't want to get a little bag and then it's like a baby Gap bag. But I think, honestly, man, I got to return this. Because this, you know, there's nothing tight on this bag. This bag is loose. People are like, these zippers, everybody's saying the same thing. Their zippers, listen, I can zipper this thing all day. I'm not having a problem with these zippers. And that makes me lead to believe that this is a used bag. And also, like I said, there's none of those protection things, like moisture things in there. There's nothing. The laptop sleeve thing was open. The top piece was open. You know, so I know somebody was trying this on. It was used or returned or something like that. And whatever their quality assurance, somebody just clearly dropped the ball and was like, yo, just package it up and send it out and let's charge them the full price. That ain't right. All right, so even right here, you can see, like, whatever somebody had in this, a water bottle or something, that's why this thing is, like, fully open like that. Somebody had something stuffed in here, and that's why. It's, like, holding that shape. It's not... Stay flush. Yeah, it's like, these magnets ain't working. These magnets ain't working. People are talking about, yo, somebody had something in this thing. Water bottle or something. Let me inspect this a little bit closer. I gotta get a flashlight in this thing. That's what I think is going on. Somebody definitely had something in this, because this thing, it's nowhere close to being tight. And this isn't even tight at all either. But this doesn't have that look in it. This definitely, you can see the bulge down here. Let's flip this bad boy over. Man, Peter Mckinnon and Nomatic, they got me. They got me. All right, you see that right here? That's not from me. That came just like that, you know. And no matter how you flip it, hold on. No matter how you flip it and make it neat, whatever, it's just gonna be like that. It's definitely not like this. All right. And I've messed around with this thing for a minute. Stick my fingers in there. Yeah. So you see what I'm saying. Like this, you can clearly tell that this is neat. This had little usage, even though it's kind of snug. You can tell no matter what you do with this side over here, that this has clearly been used. So I'm going to return this, because still, even $241 is a lot of loot. Yeah, so you can see the difference. There's no way that should come like this. It should just come like this, I guess. But you can see how snug and neat this one is. And this one, it just will not get snug and it will not get neat. If that's even a phrase. Damn, Nomatic, you got me. You got me. They got me. They got me. You know? It is what it is. But I'm going to return this because it's just... This is just a used bag. You know what I mean? And my first impressions of this is a $150 bag. There's no way they can be charging over $300 for this. All right? It just does not make any sense. You know what I mean? Just feeling it right out the... Feeling it. And this might just be because this bag is used. You know? Anything in there? Any wallets or anything? Nothing. I should have did this... a whole focus video on this thing. But I was excited, you know, ripped it open. I was like, Peter Mckinnon. You know, obviously this is not his fault. This is a Nomatic thingamajiggy. Nomatic, they got me. They got me. They got me. They got me. These dudes, they got me. All right. Now, like I said, I paid $241 for this bag, so I'm not complaining, but I'm complaining. All right. Not complaining, but I'm complaining. All right, because this is the thing. When I got the first version bag, they had an outlet where you can buy accessories and stuff like that were reasonably cheap, whether they were returns, whether manufacturer defects, or all that stuff. They didn't have it on this launch. I looked. Anyone who knows me knows I be up there looking for the budgets, the bargains. You know what I mean? Yeah, this is the only magnet that's tight right up here. This thing is tight. Who doesn't like a tight snapper? Look at that. Snap, snap. Snap, snap. But everything else, nah. Ain't nothing tight on this. Oh, and look at this right here. This should be, look at this. I don't know if this should fold all the way down. Nope, that's the way it should be. My bad. Nope. I thought this whole lip was supposed to come this way and be down, but that's not it. Yeah, man. Nomatic, they got me. They got me, man. They got me. They got me good. And when I first pulled this out of the plastic, the first thing I noticed was the laptop sleeve was like wide open. Sticking my hand down there just in case there's something down there. And then I knew. And then one of these sides flipped open. And then I started playing with the lips. And I kept going with the lips. I'm like, yo, these lips ain't tight. These ain't tight lips, you know? So whatever was in this one, a tripod, water bottle or something, yeah, they got me. Because you can tell by the creases, man. Anybody can tell by the creases, you know? This bag is like creased up. I don't know if that's a word, but it's a word today, you know? But underneath, doing the thorough inspection, like, you can tell it wasn't like, it's not scratched up anywhere. The only obvious scratches, and they're not even scratches, they're like some sort of blemish, like it might have been just dragged across something. It's not really a big deal. I could live with that. But this bag has been stretched out. And a real dude will tell you when they get something and it's stretched out. It's not a good feeling having something stretched out. You know, this is worn out. This is worn out goods right here, you know. So they got me. They got me. They got me. They got me. Uh-oh. What we got over here? They got me. They got me. Like, this is a big difference. Like, when I got this bag, this thing was like... And I understand you got to get all the dividers and all the stuff with it and all that. But this is a used bag. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Nomatic was like, yo, let's get this dude. Let's make him pay full price and give him some used bag that's probably was at the bottom of a container somewhere. And they shipped it to me. They got me. Overall, first impressions, this is like a $150 bag. Period. And I just got the basic. I got the basic bag. That's it. I just got the bag and the ladder. I didn't get any dividers. I didn't get anything because I already had these things from the previous bag. The first bag that they sent, they were generous with everything. Like they really hit me on the first bag. And when I say hit, I mean they made a really good first impression. And I was like, yo, I'm going to rock with Nomatic. But this bullshit right here, unacceptable. Unacceptable. You know, and I'm using that type of terminology. So a lot of people said like, yo, if you got dividers from the other bag, they fit. If you got cubes from the other bag, they fit. So I had all of that because like I said, or I was trying to say, in the previous purchase of this, they had the outlet section. So I was able to get like the containers and all of this other stuff for like a fraction of the cost and the full price, you know. So I was like, oh, I could just use that in this. So let me just get the basic bag. But even the basic bag, like I said, Nomatic was they were acting up. They were like $355, $389. Like they just kept messing with the prices. The prices kept going up and down. I'm like, yo, what's this, a Nomatic stock market? But yeah, man, overall, if anybody's buying this bag, maybe you got a new bag and it felt good. But like off the grip, this bag is rubbish, and it's definitely not worth $3. And the reason why I'm probably saying that is because you can tell that this bag has been used. All right, period. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It doesn't have that new feel, and it doesn't even have the new smell. It doesn't have nothing. All it has is it's been used. You know what I mean? And you can clearly tell. You know what I'm saying? Nomatic, you got me. You got me, Nomatic. You know what I mean? Oh, here's the jelly stuff right here. Oh, they put it in the box. Ah, it's in the box. Okay, so there you go. Now, when I got it last time in this bag right here, they had it like in the bag. They had it in the sleeve, and it was all throughout the bag. This one is just in the box. I didn't even see that. I didn't see that. And one could make an argument too. Let's just call it what it is, because I just pulled it out of the box and I was excited. So maybe it was in the box, and because they gave me a used bag, maybe it fell out when I was pulling it out. That's the only thing I could think of. It fell out when I was pulling it out. You know? But yeah, this is whack. All right, so I'm just gonna have to, I'll do another video on this. I know this probably isn't a good video, but when I pulled it out, like I said, I was like not a happy camper. I'm gonna use that terminology right there. All right, Castle Tech out.